Zach is back!
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
I'm not going to be here for long because I did 10 hours worth of driving yesterday, driving Cole home. But I thought I'd come in here mainly because, unfortunately, we've had to sit through, what is it, 2 hours worth of a meeting?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours worth of a meeting again. Mm-hmm. Sounds like normal. Actually, it was very productive, just going to say. But this is Zach's new stuff. I want to show them. The buffer stops, which are these.
Painted and restored. Better than the old ones, because the old ones were a bit looking worse for wear, so I just sanded down the wood, the old paint off, filled in any holes in that, and then primed, undercoat and painted, and then a bit of nice varnish. That should look nice. And then I went shopping on there's a chap on a website called Quint Signals that makes these nice 3D printed 5-inch gauge signals. So that's a little shunt signal or dolly.
Yep.
Which is just something I wanted to. And then this will be my ground frame for my own signal box I'm building at home. It's basically much a ground frame release as it is. So this will be to operate a set of points to go into a yard at a station.
Yep.
And the way it works is you just got so you get a release from the signal box, and then you pull that lever to unlock the frame. You then change your points. You move whatever you want around the yard, and then you put your points back, put your lever frame back, let the signal know that you put the frame back as it is, and then locks it back out.
Awesome.
I do love these things. It's just the linkage at the back I really enjoy it. I was trying to work out how this works. And what it is there's pretty much the counterweight and then your linkage here. Yeah. And it goes onto that swivel, and that basically what makes the disc rotate.
Yep.
And I could not get my head around these. I understand the signals that I've been building at the moment, as you've seen, the ones which are simply a wire that pulls up. No. These ones are an absolute beast to try and understand, but I think they're quite nice to say. I'll probably put it on my desktop and connect it to a servo so it just goes every now and then.
Yep. Sounds good. Actually, do you know what you could link it to?
What's that?
Real-time transport. As soon as it's going through a station that you've been
There's
passed
a train
on.
coming. I just have a little range of miniature signals every time.
Yep.
You'd be doing that.
Right. Well, I am going to stop recording using the action pod because it's just the little small thing now that works, because the action pod has just died on me because I forgot to charge it.
Lovely.
Well, I was kind of bothering with sleep last night, but I'm going to head back home, probably catch up on some good Z's because I haven't managed to. And here's Nikki.
Here's Nikki.
Here's Nikki for the vlog.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so today's video is going to be more of a catch-up. Basically, I've been catching up on sleep, and since then I've been on Frostbite RP, which you can see is loading in now. It's currently midnight 4, and I was catching up on sleep, but I've been called in to do a little bit of roleplay with some PD characters, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've been also roleplaying with some friends such as Carl, who was here. Now, in yesterday's vlog, we kind of didn't end our video, so I'm going to do a separate clip that's going to be from in a couple of minutes' time and upload that into the video, so that way there's something to go into tomorrow's video to end off the video to explain exactly what happened. And also so that way I can end off in the normal way that I do, such as sitting right here. But since then, of course, been home, but because of that 10-hour drive that it was yesterday, I was knackered after going there. And then, of course, we had the trustee morning, which started off, and I had to leave here by about 9 o'clock to get there on time. So, of course, it's been a bit of a long whole stretch. So, hence the reason for me being quite tired. So, I spent the majority of the day actually in bed cuddling the dogs, which is absolutely lovely, minus the fact that I had to give them all flea treatment earlier on today because one of them had a little flea on them. So, they both had flea treatment. Bruno was absolutely superb with it, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of him today for that. Anyway, gonna load up, fly in, and get some training done with some PD. I was saying how late it was earlier on, wasn't I? It's now 2:55, 3 AM, and I'm just shutting down the PC. I got promoted though on Frostbite, which is good. Anyway, time for me to head off. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Till next time, bye bye.